Hi everyone, welcome to Nutrition 430, Nutrition and Human Metabolism, Spring 2018. I'm Dr. Laura Hutchinson Christoph, and I'm so happy to meet you all virtually. And I look forward to working with you throughout the semester. So today what I'm going to do is just walk through the syllabus, talk a little bit about expectations in this online course, and then we can just get started hopping into material, as soon as the semester begins. So as you can see here, my email is lhutchinson@umass.edu. You can feel free to email me anytime, and you can expect a 24-hour response if it's a weekday, and you can expect a 48-hour response on weekends, and if it happens to be holiday weeks and things like that, then just give me 72 hours to follow up on any emails. In terms of office hours, because this is a virtual class, I will hold office hours by Skype or email or phone or FaceTime by appointment. And you can see a link to my appointment availability right on the welcome page in Blackboard. So feel free to click on there anytime, sign up for an appointment, throw in the phone number, FaceTime number, Skype number, and we'll make sure that we connect in person. The course prerequisites for this class are Nutrition 230, A&P, organic chemistry, and biochemistry. So as I'm sure you can tell, this is a very highly biochem focused class, really applying a lot of what you learned in Nutrition 230 about carbs and protein and fat and vitamin and mineral energy metabolism, taking it up a notch now that you have the biochemistry background. So the goals of this class are to understand theories of principles of energy metabolism and then apply them to human health and disease to get you ready for your nutritional problems in the US class, to help you understand the structure and functions of the nutrient with their metabolic functions and pathways, to understand regulatory controls of nutrition metabolism and their interrelationships with energy metabolism, to understand the impact of availability, excess, and deficiency of nutrients that can either enhance fuel metabolism and human health or can influence it, in a negative way. And then also to apply the knowledge of the role of environment, food, and lifestyle choices on health and disease. As you can see here, the text is Gropper and Smith, Advanced Nutrition and Human Metabolism by Thomson Wadsworth Publishing. And although the textbook is the newest edition on the Amazon bookstore, you are welcome to use an older edition. The chapters do align with the older editions, and were a number of editions in here on this textbook. So feel free to use an older edition if that's what's more accessible to you, or you've been able to borrow one from a classmate or something. As you can see here, there are 500 points total in this class, 300 of which are exams. There are 3 exams during the class, and they're going to be a variety of different question types. So some short answer, multiple choice, fill in the blanks, matching, and some essay questions. They're going to focus mainly on lecture materials and class discussions and reading assignments. And, you'll have a few chapters to read, some discussions, and then some video lecture, just like this one, on the content throughout the semester. And so you'll be using those different modes in order to study for exams. Homework, you're going to be having 4 homework assignments that will really help to prepare you for the exams and give you some sample questions and things like that. And there, with homeworks and exams, there's no exception for deadlines. So I give you, a week for exams, a week for homework, and you can do that on your own time. So just make sure you really adhere to the Blackboard deadlines. And, as a result, I will always get your grades in 1 week beyond the due date. So 1 week past the due date is my deadline for getting all your work back to you. As you can see, there are also 4 discussions throughout the semester, and you're going to be responsible for posting in discussions and then responding to classmates. And so those will be due throughout the semester as indicated below on the syllabus as well. And in terms of expectations, this is pretty typical, but an online format sometimes is a little bit different than an in-person format. So just remember the following. Show respect at all times to the instructor and your fellow students. Respectfully engage in discussion and use proper grammar, spelling, and tone, appropriate for your professor, appropriate for your classmates, in all email and discussion exchanges. In terms of active participation, class participation is an integral part of this course, keeps you alert, helps others in the course, ask questions, actively participate in that learning process through communicating with me via email or meetings as you'd like, and then also with your classmates in discussion. The discussions are only as good as the students make them. Make sure you complete the assigned readings before you post in discussion, watch lectures, and take quizzes. And the assigned readings are going to complement the lectures. So first read the lecture, or first read the assignment, then watch the lecture, then do the homework, then take the exam, is sort of the process that we go through. And as I mentioned, responses to emails will be within 24 hours on weekdays, 48 on weekends, and 72 during vacation time. So here's our course schedule, and these will open, about a week or so prior to the course content. So as you can see here, the first part of the course, which will be posted in Blackboard immediately as the class starts, are chapters 1 and 3. So an introduction and review of the cell, looking at hemoglobin, a protein at work, enzymes as catalysts, work energy and free energy, and electron transport and oxidative phosphorylation. As you can see here, there are going to be 4 different assignments throughout each of these units, all right? So for chapters 1 and 3, reading will be due by the 4th of February, lecture by the 6th, homework 1 by the 10th, and discussion 1 by the 10th, all right? Then your second little category here is February 11th to March 4th, and the focus here is on carbohydrates. And so we're going to up it a notch from what you learned in Nutrition 230 and really focus on carbohydrate structure as well as energy metabolism. And here you have the same readings, lecture, homework, and discussion, as well as an exam on your first 2 units on March 4th, which will be a nice thing to do right before your spring break, and then, you can take a little time to regroup for the second half of the semester. Then we get into lipids, very similar overarching theme here in terms of your readings, your lecture, your homework, discussion, and then exam number 2 on April 10th. And then lastly, we go into proteins and finish up with a little bit of vitamin and mineral stuff. So the vitamins and minerals, this looks like a huge volume of work to do between April and May, to cover every vitamin and mineral as well as protein. But vitamins and minerals are really just a little supplemental introduction. If any of you go through for your master's degree, you'll be taking individual courses on vitamins and minerals and their biochemistry. So that will be a little bit different unit. And as you can see here, your exam 3 is not cumulative. It's just from chapters 7 through 12, and that will be during final exams week. So this is a pretty simple format of the course. The content is difficult enough that I didn't want to make, the format of the course confusing as well. And so as you head into Blackboard, you should be able to see this first section open. And the topic will be chapters 1 and 3, and you'll be able to see, the readings that are due. The lectures will be posted in the lectures section. Homework will be posted in the homework section, and discussion 1 will be posted in the discussion section. And then very soon we will open part 2 over here, and that material will be available. So go ahead and jump right in, start your readings for chapters 1 and 3, and I really look forward to working with you throughout this semester. Feel free, as I said, to contact me using my email, lhutchinson@umass.edu, or scheduling an appointment via the appointment scheduler available on Blackboard. Look forward to working with you all this semester, and introduce yourself and get to know me, and we'll have a great semester. Take care.